From Walden University's Career Services Center, welcome to Career Exploration. I am Dina Berggren, a member of your Walden Career Services advising team. Are you looking for new tools to explore career options in your current or future field? Would you like to uncover job opportunities or gain insider tips to boost your job search efforts? Then this program is for you. Today, we will help you take your career management to the next level. Our objectives are to gain tools to research careers, employers, and jobs, and also to learn how to use proactive strategies such as social media and networking to uncover new opportunities. Today's session will be informal. For the first few minutes, we'll review resources and strategies to help you research key information as part of your overall job search and career management strategy. And then we'll spend the rest of our time answering your specific questions. As I mentioned earlier, if I don't fully answer your question during today's session, I do recommend that you schedule an appointment to speak one-on-one with a career advisor. And you can schedule an appointment through your student portal, or you can visit the Career Services website for more information about appointments. So, why is researching career options, employers, and jobs important to your overall career success? Why is it simply not enough to post your resume on a general site such as Monster or Career Builder and just wait for employers to contact you? Career development guru Richard Bowles reminds us of our new reality. He says that changes in technology, society, and the world of work itself have called for changes in the way that we go about the job hunt. Remember that knowledge is power. The more insider information you can gain through your research, the more tools you have to show employers how you can solve their problems and add value. And this gives you an edge over other applicants. So before we share our career exploration strategies, let's get some feedback from you, the audience. What is your favorite career exploration strategy? In other words, what sites or resources have helped you uncover valuable information during a current or maybe a past job search? Please take a moment to share your responses using the questions function. So what has worked for you in the past? Glassdoor, excellent. We'll be discussing the site today and LinkedIn as well. Perfect. Word of mouth. So letting people know that you're looking for new opportunities and networking. Excellent. What else has helped you? Reading newspapers and business journals. Oh, that is great. Absolutely. Using Occupational Outlook Handbook. Okay, absolutely. That's a great resource to research occupations. Shareholder statements, so really gaining that insider information on businesses and organizations, and also using Yahoo, absolutely. Using the AARP bulletin, so maybe you have a special interest area or a resource that is targeted, in this case, to individuals in mid-career or individuals pursuing an encore career. Absolutely. Using Indeed, a wonderful job search aggregate. Absolutely. So there are many, many tools out there to help you uncover information. And hopefully today you'll get some additional tools and strategies. We will specifically focus on several key strategies to help you get the inside scoop on careers, jobs, and also employers. So the first question you might have is, where do I begin my career exploration? And as most of you already know, there are so many career exploration resources out there. So in order to pinpoint your searches, you want to take time to reflect on what you are most interested in and what you have to offer employers in terms of your skills and strengths. Next, you want to explore what realistic career options are available for you. These can be options suggested for your academic program, along with additional options that would be a good fit. And finally, you may wonder, what do I need to do to research and reach my career goals? Today, we will gain resources and tips to help you stay informed and actively engaged in your career management. The resources we will cover include career exploration resources on the Career Services website and also popular industry research sites. Next, we will introduce you to 2 custom job and internship search systems for Walden students and alumni that you can register for and use in your searches, and also cover special interest resources. And finally, we will tap into social media tools such as LinkedIn and Twitter and learn how to reach out to your network through informational meetings. And for those of you who joined a little later today, I wanted to direct you to the handouts area of your GoToWebinar control panel. There is a resources handout with links to all of the sites that we will be covering here today. So feel free to take a look at that handout and download that handout for future reference. So before starting your search, you'll want to take an inventory of your personality, your interests, skills, values, and strengths. Your personality. What are your innate personality traits? Are you introverted, extroverted, creative, analytical? Reflect upon that. Also, on your interest. What types of careers are you most interested in pursuing? Is it teaching, writing, research, operations, leadership, or maybe others? What professional and academic skills do you bring to employers? And also, what skills have you gained as a part of your Walden program? Because as a Walden student or alumnus or alumna, you have gained and are gaining many skills that you can also market. What is most important to you as you make your next career move? So looking at your values, is it work-life balance that you're looking for? Or maybe you're looking for a career that would help you support social change and Walden's social change mission. And what are your strengths? What are you good at? What are you the go-to person for at work, at home, or in your community? Knowing more about yourself can help you identify opportunities that are a good match. The Career Services website includes links to online tools to help you learn more about these 5 areas. So if you visit the Career Services website, we have an entire career exploration area dedicated to this. Now that you've looked internally, it's time to align your personal goals with potential career options. On the Career Center website, you will find a resource called What Can I Do with This Major?, which includes career guides on a variety of different fields that are organized by categories. Using What Can I Do with This Major?, you could research sites and career options for criminal justice, public health, management, education, and also many others. So for instance, if I were interested in management careers, using What Can I Do with This Major?, I could learn about areas of management, I could view list of employers for each of the areas of management I was interested in, and then also read about the skills and experience I need to become a manager. My Plan is also a helpful site with videos on many popular career fields. So if you enjoy watching videos, this is a great site to learn more about a variety of different fields. And ONET Online is a robust website to help drill down different occupations to identify ones you may be interested in. So for example, if I were interested and would like to learn about health educators and what they do, ONET provides me detailed information on the tasks, skills, knowledge, and abilities needed for this profession. I also want to mention that the main Walden University website lists recommended career options by program. So visit www.waldenu.edu and select your degree program to read more about recommended career paths. So as you can see, there are many tools that are available to you for career exploration. Here are 3 additional sites to help you dig a little bit deeper. Career One Stop provides occupational profiles with detailed information on more than 950 careers. For example, let's say I'm interested in a career as a higher education administrator. Using Career One Stop, I can read about potential job titles administrators may hold, such as provost, academic dean, institutional research director, admissions director, academic affairs vice president, and many, many others. And I could also learn about what it takes to get there, what interests, what skills, what abilities are needed to be successful, and also the future outlook for this occupation. Career One Stop also provides a list of similar occupations that I could explore to expand my search. Glassdoor was mentioned by one of you as a resource that you use already, and hopefully the rest of you will be able to use it as well after today's session. Visit Glassdoor to gain insider information on jobs, companies, and salaries. This site offers anonymous reviews for over 600,000 companies worldwide, posted by people who work there. And here you can learn what it is really like to work for a specific company or organization. Reference USA is also a powerful database that is available through the Walden University Library. For instance, when I search for policy analyst positions in my area of Minneapolis, Minnesota, Reference USA generated a strategic policy analyst position at the state of Minnesota. If I were interested in that position, I could take my search one step further and start learning more about that organization using Reference USA. Reference USA provides in-depth information on corporate, nonprofit, and government organizations, including internal job listings, business and demographics information, a list of leaders and managers. I could contact a company news section so I could learn more about what is going on in this company, current competitors, and so much more. So I'm gaining a lot of insider information using Reference USA. It also gives me a list of similar organizations that I could also research for policy analyst position. So try these sites and do some searches based on your individual interest to find out more about jobs, employers, various organizations, and the skills that you need to be competitive. So now that we've discussed these popular research sites, I would like to introduce you to 2 custom job and internship search systems available to Walden students and alumni. iGrad Job Search is a powerful search engine that also allows employers to post job and internship openings specifically for Walden students and alumni. So these appear as only for your school postings when you search for positions in your area. Reviewing job postings can help you understand the skills, experience, and qualifications needed for specific positions. And if you are interested in global career opportunities, Going Global is an excellent system to explore. Going Global lists job and internship openings worldwide along with city and country guides, H-1B visa information. They have employer directories and so much more. So access to both of these systems is available through the Career Services website. Register on both of these systems and start using them today to uncover new opportunities in the United States and also beyond. Now that you know what career exploration tools, research sites, and systems to use, it's time to make a list of your favorite discoveries. As you go through the career research sites, keep a spreadsheet or list of career options you may be interested in, potential job titles related to those options, and employers you are most interested in pursuing. After doing your career research, write down the knowledge and skills that you need to be competitive. And finally, if you find that your own knowledge and skills do not match your target occupation, work on closing your gaps to make yourself more marketable. For instance, Walden Career Services offers optional internship courses to help you gain experience in your field, or you may want to consider volunteering your time in your community, or maybe helping a small business owner with a project. These are just a few ideas. You can find many more resources on making a career transition when you visit the Career Services website. Many of you may also have specific interest areas related to your career goals. The Career Services website has lists of niche job boards by college in areas of education, health sciences, management and technology, and also social and behavioral sciences, along with career sites by corporate, nonprofit, and government sectors. Other popular interest areas include virtual and contract employment, military to civilian transitions, international jobs, and many others. Visit the Resources tab on the Career Services website for more information on these special interest areas. And do you also know that another valuable tool for career exploration is social media? So let's take a look at two popular social media sites, LinkedIn and also Twitter. LinkedIn is the top online professional networking site, which has over 630 million members worldwide in over 200 countries. It is an excellent tool to connect with other professionals in your area and allows you to research and follow companies you might be interested in, join professional groups related to your interest areas, search for jobs, and also network with influencers and thought leaders in your current or future field of study. Join LinkedIn and create an eye-catching profile to maximize the use of this very robust tool. Stay on top of trends and hot topics in your field, share your knowledge, and also strengthen your professional networking connections. And along with LinkedIn, another popular tool is Twitter. So how can Twitter help you locate career opportunities? The advantage of Twitter is that it allows you to communicate with others and receive updates in real time. An effective way to search for career opportunities is using Twitter's hashtags. Hashtags allow you to receive tweets based on tagged words related to your interest area. So for instance, you can insert keywords such as jobs, job postings, or recruiters after the hashtag symbol, and then Twitter will generate leads for you. Twitter offers the ability to connect with experts, hiring managers, and recruiters. And many companies have Twitter pages where you can learn more about their mission, culture, clients, employees, and even their challenges. So what other career sites can help you gain valuable information? These sites here offer cutting-edge tools to connect you with the right opportunities. Linked Up is a search engine that posts jobs directly from company websites. Indeed and Simply Hired are job search aggregates that compile listings from numerous job boards. Mashable's job search filters include business, marketing, technology, social media, and many other career fields. Smart Brief's e-newsletters deliver articles on the latest trends by industry or function, and Smart Brief also provides industry-specific job boards. You can use PayScale to research salary ranges for target positions and also tap into niche sites such as Higher Ed Jobs for higher ed teaching and administration interests and positions, and also DICE for technology to hone in on your special interests. And as I mentioned, there is a handout with links to all of these sites that you can access through your GoToWebinar control panel. So now, with that, it's time to take your career research offline. There is no better way to gain insights into your future field than to talk to other professionals who work in your future role. Schedule informational meetings and learn from their experience. Inquire into their career path. What is the typical day like? What additional skills will you need to become marketable? Ask for their advice on your next career steps. So as an example, I worked with a student who joined a professional association in her field of social work. She reached out to another member of the association for an informational interview, and this particular connection resulted in a great internship opportunity for her. So by researching career information, you're able to start targeting the right opportunities for you. The knowledge that you gain from your career research can help you start carving out your unique career path. So at this time, let's take a few minutes and reflect upon what you just learned in today's program and also on your individual career goals. What steps will you take next? So first of all, consider a resource you would like to explore or a person you would like to connect with. Next, share what you would like to learn from the resource or person. And finally, what professional activities or action steps will you take to help you get one step closer to your career goals? Please share your answers using the questions box. And as you're typing in your answers, here's an exact example to help you get started. I will explore going global to learn about healthcare administrator positions in Toronto, Canada. In order to research the skills, qualifications, and experience needed for those type of positions so I can prepare for my future career. So now it's your turn. Please type in the questions box and share your next steps. And I'm going to shift my attention to the questions box to see if there are any responses. And be specific as possible. And I see some of you are typing in. Excellent. Okay, I will contact 5 education consultants in Atlanta, Georgia. Great. to learn about what it takes to become a consultant in order to identify professional associations and other activities I need to engage in to gain experience and build my network. Perfect. So I know the rest of you are thinking, what goals should I set for myself? What steps should I take in this process? I will explore the Career Services website. Great. So for those of you who have not visited our site, I highly recommend that you do so because all of these resources can be found on our site and you will find them valuable in your search. To learn more about optional internships and volunteer opportunities at nonprofit organizations, in order to find an internship or volunteer opportunity serving at-risk youth in my community. Skills-based volunteering is an excellent way to gain experience. I will explore Glassdoor to learn about salaries for database administrator positions in order to be more prepared to negotiate salary during my next interview. Excellent. Are there any additional responses out there to this question before we go on to the next slide? Okay, so I think those are all the responses for today, and I would like to encourage everyone, especially those of you who did not have an opportunity to share your response, to reflect upon your next steps and put them into action. And here are also a few additional tips as you continue your career exploration efforts. Keep a record of your activities to remember what you learned, who you connected with, and what insights you gained along the way. Track your online and offline networking connections as they may be able to assist you in your current or future career endeavors. Stay current on the latest trends in your field to stay on top of what is new and stay informed in your industry. And finally, be open to new discoveries along the way. The more you learn, the more opportunities you will uncover to contribute to your professional field and your community. So now I would like to take a few moments to answer any additional questions you might have about any of the resources that I covered or specific strategies we discussed together. So are there any additional questions from our audience? Wow, and I think we got a few more examples for action steps that came in. I think there might have been a slight delay in GoToWebinar, so I will read those while the rest of you think about questions that you might want to ask me today about career exploration. And here's another one. I will contact my administrator to shadow in an internship in order to learn about her functions as an administrator in order to gain exposure to what I intend to do. Excellent. So shadowing or completing an internship, that is fantastic. So if you are in an academic program that does not offer an practicum or internship component, you can also complete an optional internship course through Career Services. So information about optional internship courses is available on our website. And this is a great way to also not only complete or shadow your supervisor, right, but also have that be as an official internship through Walden. So check that out. We do have an internship advisor in career services. If you email career services at mail.waldenu.edu, she will be able to provide you information about the optional internships program. Excellent. I will explore specialists in my field to learn more about industrial organization, organizational psychology, and how to manage situations as as they emerge. Okay, so taking a look at maybe LinkedIn, other social media sites in order to explore specialists in your particular field of IO psychology. Also, on LinkedIn, you could search for Walden students and alumni who work in this area. So the Walden community is very broad with both students and alumni and faculty and staff. And doing some informational meetings, contacting and connecting with individuals with similar interests or who work in your future role, and asking for a few minutes of their time over the phone, or if they're in your local area face to face over coffee or lunch, to get their insight into their profession. And that's an excellent way, as I mentioned earlier, to be able to explore careers, connect with people who work in your future role. Okay, and then please, there's a comment. Please review the process for one-on-one interview with a career counselor. Okay, we do have career advising appointments. You can schedule an appointment through your My Walden portal if you're a current student. Also, the Career Services website has information about career advising appointments, and I will cover them after our questions as well. But just to let you know, the appointments are conducted over the phone, and they are up to 45 minutes, and we can coach you on any career-related topic. I will explore teaching careers. Excellent. So maybe looking at higheredjobs.com if you're interested in higher ed teaching, or navigated to the resources tab of the Career Services website. There's resources by college. As I mentioned earlier, there's specialized resources by different interest areas. And there's a huge area for education that has professional associations, job banks, and LinkedIn groups listed as well, along with the other career exploration tools we discussed. Does Walden Career Services offer Cigna certification? We do not from our department. I would look online to see how you would be able to obtain Cigna certification, and that information should be available to online. But Career Services does not offer this certification. I will explore career services about healthcare field related to IT to learn about how I can find opportunities and internship to get skills. Okay, so once again, go to the Career Services website, use all of the job search tools, explore specific websites for IT and also for healthcare. We have a whole area for health sciences, professional associations, job banks, and LinkedIn groups, along with IT sites as well in those areas. And then the optional internship courses. Information about optional internship courses is also available on the resources tab. And as I mentioned earlier, you can email career services at mail.waldenu.edu, and our internship advisor will provide information for you to get started. I will explore the Career Services website for a resource person to learn about positions relating to informatics positions in healthcare to gain informatics employment. So we do have archived webinars on career-related topics. So if you go to the Career Services website homepage, you can click on archived webinars. We do have a webinar on careers in health informatics. So check that out along with the career exploration area. How do job seekers approach disabilities with employers? So this is a very great question and a broad topic. We have a webinar in our archived webinar section called Disabilities to Abilities, Turning Challenges into Career Success. This program really has a wide range of resources that you can tap into, and also really great tips on interviewing and such when you are a person who has a disability and you're trying to convey that to employers in a professional way. Also, we have a resources tab and the special interest area, which I mentioned a few of the topics, such as virtual and contract employers and military to civilian transitions and others. But there's also a section there for people with disabilities that links to a variety of excellent websites to really help you prepare with confidence how to communicate with employers. And of course, you can always schedule a career advising appointment and work with one of our advisors. These are such great questions, all of you. Thank you so much for being so active and contributing your questions to today's discussion. So for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and move us forward. And we're going to wrap up today's program. So if you need additional assistance with defining your career path, please schedule a one-on-one appointment with a career services advisor to discuss your specific career goals. And as I mentioned earlier, you can schedule a telephone advising appointment using the online scheduling system that is accessible through your student portal, or you can visit the career services website for more information about career advising appointments. And our archived webinar section has webinar recordings on many popular career topics. And of course, this webinar today is being recorded and will be available in the archived webinars within a week. But a few webinars that you might be interested in related to today's topic are Discover Career Services, Launching with LinkedIn, if you'd like to gain more skills on how to use LinkedIn for job search and career exploration, and this one, Mobilize and Organize Your Job Search. So we talked a lot today about how to organize the information that you learn through your career exploration, and this program will give you even more tips and insights how to do that. And finally, we invite you to connect with us by joining the Career Services LinkedIn group, following us on Twitter and Facebook, subscribing to our YouTube channel, reading Walden student success stories on our blog, and using the features on the optimal resume system to build resumes, cover letters, career portfolios, and also to practice your interview skills. You can access everything from our website or email us directly at careerservices@mail.waldenu.edu. And with that, I would like to wrap up today's session.